It should still be back to. All right, guys, we're gonna wait a little bit, make sure everybody's back. Yeah, it's working. All right, guys, we're gonna wait a little bit. Beautiful. Okay, we'll let everybody get back up in here. Sorry about that. We're gonna have to make that super secure.
Yeah, that's the first time that's ever happened.
That's unfortunate, guys. Unfortunate. 1 second. All right. Thank y'all for sticking with us. We're back. Sorry about that. The mic just kind of fell randomly. Hasn't done that yet. But what were we saying? Yeah, this is where we're at. This is where we're at so far. We have Spider-Man behind Iron Man. So
I think we had just put Spider-Man in Go.
Yeah. This is interesting because it might change my opinion over a few others later. I'm not sure yet. I
believe it's your turn, sir.
This? Yeah. I like how you do it. There it is. Shady's back. Shady.
Slim
Shady. I'm pretty sure Slim Shady is what he meant, but then like, where you work. And what's up, everybody? Hey!
Tell a friend.
Bro, what it do?
Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back?
I tagged you, and I told you last week. So.
And I followed you.
I'm not sure if you were saying to tell a friend. Hey, but thank you for coming by. What up, Righteous Pugs? What up, Tug Tug? Thank you for. And Les Margie for letting us know that the sound is back. Okay.
Blessings to you and yours.
So the next one, and this is weird because it's a multiple, but like, this is worthy. Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm gonna say, meh.
Meh?
I'm gonna say meh.
They have saved a bunch of people. Okay.
I'm willing to say pretty good.
I think pretty.
I'm willing to say pretty good because there's multiple. There's a lot of them.
There's multiple of them, multiple with different personalities.
But you know what? No, because if it wasn't for what's his name? Forget his name.
I was gonna say Pitt.
Yeah. What up, Tech says man. Oh, he's saying man? If it wasn't for the main dude right here, what's his name wouldn't have died.
Oh, because him going crazy over his
Yeah.
It was a bad look.
Oh, it was really bad. I liked him up until then. I still like him all right.
Yeah, but again, Black Panther almost killed someone.
But this was the someone that he killed. He didn't kill it directly.
He almost literally
indirectly.
let half of the universe. Well, I mean,
Star-Lord. Yeah, Star-Lord. I was
Star-Lord,
trying to
thank
his
you.
real name for some reason. He said Righteous Pugs. I love the name. I think freaking Pugs just came in here and said, tell a friend, and then left. Maybe he'll be back. Give him a hard time. Come on, Thanos would still have the gauntlet. He would have gotten it back. He would have gotten it back from them. So are you saying that he should be lower?
No, I think he's saying we shouldn't hold that too much against him. Because he's Thanos, he would have succeeded either way. Which is kind of...
You can't assume that.
They were seconds away from getting it. And because of him, they weren't able to get it.
And every second counted there. Every second counted there. I can't. I'm honestly, and this is just one guy, but he's their leader. And he's gotten better.
Really funny. They're all really entertaining.
If he had gotten it, they still would have lost. What is this? What is this assumptions we have here? I get it, but that's not what happened. And we don't know that. That's not what we're given in the MCU. We're given that it's because of him that this happened. Thanos is part God, though. He fought the Hulk without using any of the stones. Yeah, that was intense. 14 million other ways it could have gone. Accurate.
It wasn't a good decision in the moment.
Accurate. That is accurate.
I think overall.
But out of those 14 million, who's to say Then it wasn't 50-50. I don't think it was 50-50. I think it might have been like, out of 14 million, I'll say 80-20. But if we don't have exact numbers, which we don't,
He beat out of the hill.
the Hulk.
Oh, Hulk. Okay.
He beat, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
but
he did.
that's just in terms of brute strength.
Wait, what are we talking about here? We're talking about.
He's talking about Thanos. He's
Okay.
giving reasons why Thanos
was gonna do it no matter what. But
yeah.
listen. You take what happened after this, and they won. They beat Thanos. Who's to say that couldn't have happened earlier with less casualties? My thing is not even that it happened, because maybe half of the world was gonna go no matter what. My thing is who he ended up indirectly killing, or the death it led up to.
Well, I mean, it didn't really.
Doctor Strange. Nah, you're good, Tuk Tuk. Hey, you're good. You're good. We can do that on our side. You're good, bro. What do you think?
I think
Me
pretty
being
good.
biased, I want to say in the pit, but that's me being biased.
Audible is the best.
Me being
for
unbiased,
everyone.
I think the highest I can go with him is man.
Other people.
With them, all of them.
And people who want
It's
something
all of them.
right now. Audible
So we're
is
counting
the best
them as
for
one
you love.
person.
Yeah, we're counting them as like a group, like a collective.
I would say man still.
They're all pretty strong, and they do save a lot of people. And
They're like not pretty strong. They're a little bit like stronger than average. Like they're nowhere near as strong as Captain America.
like what is the main guy again? What
The
is his
Guardians took on Celestial.
name? Like the main guy is like actually like a god. He's actually like really strong.
Oh, Star-Lord?
Yeah, Star-Lord. Yeah,
Part God?
yeah.
Is he part God or is he a god?
He's like half god because his
Yeah.
father was a god and his mother was a human.
And I get that. But see, Thanos would have just been more mad and would have killed everyone there. If what?
If Star-Lord hadn't done what he had done, if he had kept calm in that moment, he's saying Thanos would have still.
Wait,
he said
why?
Thanos would have still gotten out of it, and
Is this like proven?
no, that's
I
just what he believes.
I don't know.
Spider-Man beat up a one-armed lizard.
Oh, I love it. Guys, you're my vision. Yeah, you're my vision.
Yeah.
I don't know what we have left. I'm gonna wait to use the power. So we don't have a rule or anything where we can just where we have to use it in the moment. We can always go back and use the power, the perk.
I think we can go back and use it.
Then are we gonna wait till the end every time?
No, I feel like if you feel it in a moment, you can use it in a moment, but you can hold it if you want to.
I'm not using this on him to bring him up higher.
They're stronger than Black Widow.
Right.
They're more entertaining than Black Widow. They probably saved
They're more
lives
comedic than Black Widow, but like honestly, Scarlett Johansson as an actress plays that role so well, and even though there's not much comedy, honestly, I like her. I like her more than
The Collective.
than the
Not
collective.
just Star-Lord.
No, yeah, I can watch. I think after her movie,
Her movie was good, but between the two Guardians, Infinity War, Endgame, I think the Guardians just give you a lot.
it does give you a lot.
Because Thor doesn't get his hammer, or not his hammer, the axe
Well, then
to fight Thanos if
we're
it's not for
saying
the Guardians.
man or below.
I would say pretty good.
You're saying man or up.
Yeah, I would say pretty good.
I don't think he's. I don't
They're
think
stronger
they're on
than
that
Black.
level.
They're stronger than Black Widow. They're more entertaining than Black Widow as a collective.
I'll put them above Black Widow, but not in pretty good. I can't. What do we got? Nothing. Okay, good. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. What do you? I mean, you think
Because
pretty
of
good,
that,
but I
but
just can't.
is it just that one decision that he makes? Is there anything else?
I just don't think that they're that like. They're a troop.
They're true. They're all pretty funny in their
They
own
use like little
ways.
guns. They're,
Entertaining in their own ways.
they are entertaining.
Drax is funny, strong, has that whole backstory of what happened with his family. There's the love love connection between Gamora and Star-Lord. There's the whole what's the raccoon's name? Rocket.
Rocket.
And his
he makes
relationship with Groot.
He makes it.
Groot sacrificing himself for the group and for that planet that they were on.
I just think he's man. I think they're man. But I don't know.
I think they're pretty good.
I don't think they're nowhere near the level of Captain. They do save a lot of people.
I could go with top of man.
I'm trying to think though. You made some good points because they do save people.
Yeah.
Like from different planets.
Yeah.
They are the galactic heroes.
Yeah.
That one mistake though was big. That was
in the
big.
moment. I remember in the theaters watching it, be like, I can't believe you're doing this right now.
I hated him in that moment.
I'm like, this is the last thing you should be doing.
I'm just gonna put it right here for now. I see what you're saying.
I'm cool with top
because
of
it's
man.
a collective.
Yeah, I'm cool with top of man. I'm cool with that.
Not happy.
Not super happy, but I'm not like uncomfortable with it. If that makes sense. Is it my turn?
It's
how long have we? I feel like we've been sitting here for hours.
We were on that one for a minute. Well, we'll have to conjoin those two, put together. For those just joining, just to let y'all know what our board looks like right now. Did something fall off?
Yeah.
Oh no. We have Iron Man, Spider-Man, the Black Panther, and Doctor Strange in the GOAT. We have captains, both of the captains, and pretty good. We have Black Widow and Guardians of the Galaxy and meh. And then we have Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi and kind of bad. So that's what we're at right now. These are subject to change. We still have not used our perk. We each have a perk. So just catching everybody up that's like plugs that just joined in. So what's next?
Next is
the Incredible Hulk.
Hulk smash.
And this is a picture not of MCU Hulk. This is a picture of...
No, this is MCU Hulk.
That's MCU Hulk?
Yeah, and Thor Ragnarok.
Nice. Nice.
I'm very interested to see how you feel about him.
I do love him.
I like him a lot, but that's a personal thing. In terms of what he gives you,
I think it's sad because he should be GOAT. He should be. But because of the way
that he's used
in the MCU, he's honestly man. Or yeah.
Like the whole...
Yeah.
Was it Infinity War? Yeah, because he gets beat by Thanos in Infinity War. And then after that, the Hulk side won't come out. So it's Mark Ruffalo using like a Hulk buster. That whole thing was just kind of lame. And then the whole... He
might even be kind of bad.
He is smart. There are things that they accomplish that they wouldn't be able to accomplish without him.
He's super funny.
He's funny, naturally funny. I like his interactions with other heroes.
I think the thing that's saving him from being kind of bad is honestly his charisma.
He has...
And I think that's more Mark Ruffalo than the Hulk.
Yeah.
So...
And then we are taking into account the movie The Incredible Hulk. Which wasn't...
But that's not part of the MCU, or is it?
I think technically it is counted as part of the MCU. It is counted as the very first movie in the MCU. We don't even have to count that. As the very first. We could just count Mark Ruffalo. I don't think it would change it all that much. I'm good with bottom of man.
Yeah, he's really strong. Like, I want to put him lower because they just don't use him. They don't use him like they could have. But he's really strong, so if they did use him like they could have, I don't know, man.
I'm good with man.
Yeah.
I feel like he gives you some good stuff, some good comedic stuff. I really loved him in Ragnarok, honestly. That's my favorite Hulk, is Ragnarok. But they just don't use him enough.
Yeah.
He tends to disappear. He can't always be Hulk at times, which is lame.
But near the end, can he not? He can control it near the end.
Yeah, but that in and of itself is lame because he's not using like his strength anymore.
He's just like there being a scientist.
He's just a big
like,
green guy being a scientist. Doesn't that make your job harder? Why not just be a human at that point? Especially because you end up getting hurt anyway. Whatever.
Like, at least... Yeah. Bottom of
I think Matt is where he belongs.
Yeah.
Honestly.
He could have been GOAT.
He has everything he needs to be GOAT.
Yeah.
But
he's definitely
going against the cultural grain.
GOAT level. But he... No.
I think Matt is where he belongs. And
Take the big one.
and that's, nothing against the guy.
Love his character.
Love his character still.
We have... Thor. I am pretty much the lazy Thor right now.
You kind of give off the Surfer Thor.
Surfer Thor.
Bruh.
All right. I'm gonna say for Thor.
Wow, this is such an interesting one because you kind of get two Thors.
Yeah.
You get the Thor from the first two movies and like Avengers, he's cool. He has a cool skill set, but he's not.
Ladies.
He's not really into Ragnarok that you start getting like really good chemistry and charisma from him. Guys, did y'all seriously just put the strongest Avenger?
What do you say?
He's not. Is he the strongest? Doesn't he fight Captain America and lose? No, not Captain America. He fights Thor and loses.
But he is the strong.
He
is the strongest.
He claims to be the strongest. Is he actually the
Hulk
strongest?
does have unlimited strength. It's supposed to be unlimited.
Yeah, but
They didn't make him that way in the MCU.
we're going off of MCU Hulk.
We're going off of MCU Hulk because Pugs, I do understand because Hulk is supposed to have unlimited strength.
He does lose.
He
No.
gets kicked out of the plane. Wait, who?
Hulk. Hulk? He does lose when he and Thor fight. He loses. He loses that. And Ragnarok, he loses.
Avengers 1.
He has to. Doesn't he like cheat to win?
Listen, if Hulk would have been who Hulk is known to be in the comics and whatever else, he does have unlimited strength.
He said touche. Gotcha.
He does have unlimited strength, but it's like they touch on that he could be that way, but he's just not.
There's just too many times where he could be that way, and he's not.
He fails.
He gets beat by Iron Man in a Hulk Buster. He does lose there, so he's been beaten too many times.
They just nerfed him hard, and it's sad. But if they didn't though, there might not have been as much drama, and it's kind of like Captain Marvel. Like they needed her to be on other planets because if not, there would not have been as much stuff going on.
They didn't need her to be on other planets. They just had to make it that way because of the actress, because she doesn't want to be there all the time. So they have to write her as she's away doing other stuff.
No,
that's what it is.
As a writer though, but think about it. Like if she was there all the time, she would have been able to take story wise. Captain Marvel could have finished a lot of that stuff probably by herself, but with everybody, it would have been a less interesting story.
But doesn't that reflect as a negative on that character?
No, I don't think so because she's just overpowered.
If you can't even
like
be on
her.
screen, that says something about you. I'm sorry.
What?
It just does. You're so overpowered they can't even put you on screen. Then you're kind of worthless.
I didn't say that. I just want to throw that out.
You're
there.
saving people who aren't even there.
I don't like Captain Marvel, but I'm not gonna say she's worthless. They're there. They talk about them. They are there in this universe. Those people that she saves are there. Okay, Thor.
They're there. They're fictional, but
Thor's
they're
a goat.
Go?
I think he's goat.
Even based off of Thor 1 and 2?
Well, yeah, because like you get
The
like
whole- the whole arc?
I'm about those arcs, dude.
I love arc. I love a good arc, and his arc is amazing.
And I just watched Love and Thunder.
I still haven't had the pleasure of seeing it.
And what up, Tuck Tuck? You have got to watch No Way Home. It's worth a watch.
It's so good.
Love and Thunder was good too, by the way. I'm not gonna give any spoilers away. That's super fresh. I have the posters. We have the posters right here. Look, he can get beat.
He has been beaten,
Yeah.
but he always gets back up.
Yeah, and he's a god.
And he's a god, and he always manages to overcome his struggles. And for someone who is as strong as he is, he deals with a lot. He goes through a lot.
He starts experiencing human feelings, which is
It's a big thing. I'm good with Go.
You're good with Go?
I'm good with Go. Where is he going in Go?
I would put him. Oh man.
Ahead of Strange.
Definitely ahead of Strange.
I don't think he's.
I think he should be ahead of Black Panther.
I don't think so.
I was gonna say even ahead of Spider-Man, to be honest. But yeah, I was gonna say ahead of Spider-Man.
No, I mean in terms of what he goes through, he is above Black Panther.
I think he might be above Spider-Man.
I just like Spider-Man so much more.
I like Spider-Man. I like Thor too.
I do.
didn't like Thor.
I didn't like him at first, but then they did a good job of saving his character. But like Spider-Man, from the moment he's introduced in the Marvel universe, cinematic universe, he's just such a good character.
He is, but he does. There's some times where he's just dumb. He just does some dumb stuff. Is it No Way Home where you see multiple
Men.
Yes.
Yes.
That's like literally the worst of him. Do you know what I'm talking about, kind of?
Like him seeking.
I don't remember exactly everything about that movie, and I don't want to spoil it, because I know What Up Tuck Tuck hasn't seen it. But I remember he was just like so distraught about something, and he wasn't making the right decisions. And it was kind of annoying.
He wanted to do something that he shouldn't do, but he didn't actually do anything. It's just something that he was feeling, that he wanted to act on.
I thought he was acting on it, and then he was like, he did act on it at first.
At first, but he didn't do. All he really did was fight. He didn't do anything more than that.
He kind of annoyed me in that one.
I mean, he was dealing with real emotions. There are a lot of people who, in that situation, would be feeling and going through the same thing he was going through, which is one reason I love that emotion so much.
Thor did that too. Thor has different situations,
but Thor does that too. Like in first Thor.
Are y'all actively avoiding spoilers? Yes, we were trying to avoid spoilers for What Up Tuck Tuck has not seen No Way Home. But that's about it. I mean, we're not like not avoiding spoilers, because we do say spoiler alert. So I mean, we could talk about it, but that one's just one that's like, it doesn't even matter. I just know that that's a good point. It's spoiler alerts, guys.
They both Spider-Man and Thor act on their emotions. Thor more towards the beginning.
Spider-Man was not able to pull up Thor's hammer. Right?
Right. But Captain America was, and Captain America
I know,
pretty
I was
good.
thinking about that. The thing that really gets me about Captain America is it's really the monotonality. And I think I just made up that word.
But
it's a cool word, though.
I think he was monotone to begin. But I think as his character develops, he shows more and more character and personality.
And like this, though. It's literally, I know what you're saying, and I agree. Because he does. And it's almost, it comes off to us as extreme changes. But it's literally, because we see this the whole time, it's literally like these little, ooh. But to us, it's like, oh, he said that. But it's like, ooh.
But I think the great thing about stuff like Marvel and DC is when you get groups of heroes together.
Thor offers a great insight to the grieving process of a person.
I agree. That's right on, Pugs. That's the reason Thor is worthy of being a GOAT to me.
I think he's in top 3.
I'm willing to put him above Black Panther.
I think that.
But he did.
Yes, he's 3rd.
He's 3rd?
After Spider-Man.
I agree. Because, like, Spider-Man never killed anyone. Thor, like, literally killed people.
How many of us humor to hide pain? Thor Ragnarok came after his dad died, his mom died, his brother died. You gotta laugh sometimes. Yeah.
But yeah,
he's definitely GOAT. There's no argument.
There's no argument. Even after, like, they lose to Thanos, he literally falls into a depressed state. And then they show him climbing his way out of that, which I love that.
So good.
Really, really good.
They did good at making me like Thor, to be honest. So
yeah, because at first I was not.
I wasn't really all about. The thing is, guys, when people just when they put people in movies because they're just, it felt like it was just because he was strong, like the hero was strong, and because the actor was good looking. Which they needed somebody good looking to play Thor. I get that because Thor's, I mean, he's a god.
Yeah.
It just felt too, like, not gimmicky, but gimmicky.
No, I see what you're saying. And I think it was that at first, but then
Yeah.
I think they saw that people weren't connecting with him like that.
Yeah.
And they needed to give him a redo. And they did.
Shout out to Chris for doing that, for making that work, because that was good.
Yeah.
That's why I call him
Chris?
I just call him Chris.
First name basis?
Yeah, first name basis.
Didn't know you were friends with the Hemi?
He gave me the wig. All right, next.
So my turn?
Yes, sir. All right, we're down to the last 2 guys.
Next, second to last.
Oh.
Hawkeye. If we were taking the show into account...
Oh, but we're not.
We're not. If we were...
Golden Locks, brothers.
I would say pretty good. Since we're not taking that into account... Whew, this is a tough one.
Pitt.
No, he's not Pitt.
He's Pitt.
He's not Pitt, dude.
He has an arrow.
As a hero, he can fight.
As a hero, though, he
can fight, and he has
look
the
at
arrows.
everybody else, though.
Like, he and he and Black Widow fought pretty equal.
I'm so upset about that, so.
Like, he could keep up with her.
Yeah, but...
And he has the arrows.
Story-wise.
And the storyline-wise, he was a glue guy. He was one of the main guys.
Yeah, but they, like, let that slide. He wasn't, like, after a while.
Well, that's because of the whole Civil War thing. There was a bunch of them that weren't Avengers anymore after that.
He also handled his own against blood pressure? Is that what he's saying?
BP?
Is that what you're saying? Blood pressure?
Black Panther.
Oh. I was like, yeah, he did get really old.
He also fought his way out of diabetes. I really think I'm cool. I would go with kind of bad.
But like Shang-Chi.
But that's because we don't have anything for Shang-Chi.
I think Shang-Chi needs to go in the pit, and I'm willing to put Hawkeye in.
But you said before that Shang-Chi doesn't deserve to be in the pit.
Yeah, but now I'm saying he does.
But that you're moving him down to make room for Hawkeye.
No. Now I'm just thinking about it. I just think Hawkeye did way more than Shang-Chi.
But Shang-Chi only has one movie.
But it's all we got.
So because of that one movie, it's pit-worthy. He is pit-worthy.
That's what I'm saying.
Even though he's much stronger than Hawkeye.
Yeah, but he hasn't done nearly as much as Hawkeye. Based on just the MCU.
I just don't want to punish Shang-Chi for having one movie. And it feels like that's what we're doing by
I'm not punishing
by putting him in
it's
the
just
pit.
all we have. Even if I saw what we had and it was in 3 movies, it's just all.
I
it's just all
I
we
think
have.
the one movie they gave us isn't Pitt worthy. I don't think it's bad. Pitt implies you're bad. You're literally a
I
bad
think
thing.
the pit is the last of all the tiers. For now, I'm willing to say that this goes above Shang-Chi.
I think no matter what, it has to go above Shang-Chi.
But I don't know. Something a little fishy here. Hawkeye's a goat? Quit playing.
I like Hawkeye.
You think he's a goat?
No.
I like Hawkeye too.
I think
out
out
of regular ass human being with it's cute. Regular human being with, and I think to say PG-13, I think you're allowed one. No, but listen, I think he's regular with his power is aiming. Right?
He's a good shot, but
He's a
I think
sharp
out of all of the Avengers, he's the least interesting one.
No superpowers, no magic, no super serum, no secret society of assassins. Just a dude with a bow, arrow, and a can-do attitude. And yeah, but they just didn't they just didn't continue with him as much. This story kind of became a side story.
I mean, again, we're not counting the show. The show adds a lot to him. He is who he is. He's a dude with a bow and arrow. But I do like him. And I think there's enough there, personality-wise, his interactions with different crew members, that would keep him in kind of bad. Like, if you're in the pit, you have no redeeming qualities. And I think he has some redeeming qualities. That's why I don't want to put Shang-Chi in the pit.
What hero would be in the pit?
Falcon. I think nothing of Falcon.
You don't think he has any redeeming qualities?
Not really.
But he does, though, right?
He does. I just don't.
That's what I'm saying. So, that's where I'm trying to draw a line.
But if you wanted to put Falcon in kind of bad, I'd be okay with that. He is a good friend.
I wouldn't. I'd put him in the pit. But I'm thinking I'm biased. We're going by, just whatever, no redeeming qualities. Because going back to anime's main protagonist that we had Yuki in the pit. But as a protagonist, as a hero, if Falcon doesn't have his technology, he has nothing. Take away Hawkeye's bow and arrow, he can still defend himself. He can still fight. And see, that's why Shang-Chi is not in the pit.
Yes, I agree. But that's why I would put Falcon in the pit. Falcon is solely dependent on his technology that was given to him by other people. He didn't even create it.
Let's see. Righteous Pugs, as much willpower as Captain America, as much training as Black Widow, can make tech to rival Stark. That's where I gotta stop you. I don't know about that. That's not right. As much tech to rival Stark.
His tech is good.
It's good.
It's not rivaling.
There's no
Tony
way it's coming
Stark.
close to Stark.
He does not have as much willpower as Captain America.
That was a big statement.
If he was in that plane that Captain America willingly flew down into the ice to be frozen, and knowing he has his family, is he making that decision? I don't think he is.
As much training as Black Widow, I'll say yeah.
Even that is kind of a stretch. Because she was trained from a child. She was trained
That's true.
from a child
Yeah,
to be an assassin.
You went all out there, Pugs, didn't it?
I think that's 0 for 3, bro. I think that's a strong 0 for 3.
He utilizes...
Yeah,
Pym?
but that's not Pym, the guy from Ant-Man. The older guy.
Oh. Which is cool. It is cool. It's just not... His tech savviness is not... Nah.
But it's not his tech. He didn't come up with it. He's just using it. He uses it well, but he's just using it.
He's tech savvy, just not like Stark.
He's still above Falcon.
We don't even have Falcon on the list.
Yeah. If he was here, he'd be Pitt to me.
Pitt.
The only reason Cap arrived was because of his survived. But even before the serum, he proved that he was willing to do anything to save people. He literally threw himself on a grenade, not knowing that it was a dud.
He built arrows with fireworks.
What?
But
Hugs, you're all over the place, dude.
oh, that's funny. I mean, I see what you're saying, but I also think what you're saying is just also confirming that we're keeping him out of the pit.
He doesn't deserve to be in the pit.
No, he's still a good hero.
Still a good hero.
He's not, but I don't even think he's meh. The way that MC uses him.
Yeah. I don't think, because we have...
Black Widow's in meh.
Yeah, Black Widow's in meh.
And Black Widow could be pretty good, but nah, she's meh.
She's mad. Hulk is mad. He's not touching those people. Guardians are mad. He's not touching Guardians.
Guardians, I'm still iffy about,
But he's not touching them in terms of power, in terms of likability, in terms of interest. He's not touching.
That's true.
He's not on any of those levels.
It's true.
So,
Is the next one me?
last but not least,
I don't know if it's even me. It doesn't even matter.
you know, it's you.
Oh. Ant-Man! Guys,
Paul
I
Rudd in
love
a suit.
Ant-Man. I love Ant-Man.
Yeah, a lot of people that I've talked to didn't like Ant-Man and the Wasp, which really surprised me, because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
Barton ran out to save a child.
He did.
Barton would put an arrow through 3 of the Guardians from 1,000 yards.
He wouldn't, though.
But if he chose to.
But they would all be able to stop that arrow.
Would they?
Yeah. All of them have the power to stop an arrow from impaling them. Except maybe the telekinesis one? Maybe?
She'd be able to stop it with telekinesis. I
thought does she have actual telekinesis, power, or is it just all mental?
Isn't it one and the same?
I don't know.
I
don't remember her ever using, actual...
I don't think she had to move her.
I think it's more if she has to touch you, and she can do stuff to you mentally.
To touch you? No.
Yeah, because remember when they're fighting Thanos, she literally has to get on him and put her hands on his head to put him into that sleep so he can take the gauntlet off of him. I think
That's
she has...
one of her powers, huh?
Yeah, but if she didn't have to touch him, would she have done that? I think she literally
that
has
power,
to touch
though,
him.
but for telekinesis, that might be a different story.
But I don't think they ever show her using it, is what I'm saying.
Telekinesis?
Yeah.
Moving stuff? with her
Moving
mind?
stuff. I don't think they ever show her doing that. So
Barton's
maybe
a goat.
her...
Not according to... Yeah, dude.
This is a dude from Galaxy. Blue dude. Dude, you're making us go on a tangent. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win.
But I do want you to understand why. Because there's just no way, compared to all the other ones that we have up here. Honestly, even just taking him as what he is in the MCU,
he's
the
cool.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, just the movies.
He's cool.
He's just we don't even get that much of him, so he's kind of bad.
Kind of bad.
As far as an MCU character.
I'm doing kind of bad.
Okay, Ant-Man. Ant-Man.
This is an interesting one.
This one's interesting.
Because
Ant-Man is one of the funniest ones.
he's really naturally funny.
And he's... Wait, is he smart?
He's
not necessarily smart.
He's smart.
He uses other people's technology.
Yeah. But he's a smart guy in his own, but not
Not like...
Tony Stark
Or
smart.
Spider-Man.
Or, yeah, even Spider-Man or Pym or anything like that.
Listen,
This is an interesting one.
I... don't know.
My first gut instinct is to
Smartish,
say...
yeah.
Smartish, yeah, perfect. My gut instinct is to say... Meh. It does take him a while to get
I'm
to...
gonna say pretty good.
It does take him a while to get to a point where he's...
I want him to go personally,
useful.
but it's just...
For a while at first, he needs other people's help to succeed.
But, when he got to the quantum size,
Yeah.
that was pretty big. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, in the second movie.
rooftop. Yeah.
Yeah, when he gets... Shrinks down so
can't
much.
even...
I mean,
so small that he got lost.
Yeah.
There was a chance, a great chance, that he would never come back again.
Yeah.
I think the odds were like so crazy.
But as a hero, that's kind of a bad look, isn't it?
I think that's an amazing look.
That you got lost for a while?
No, but it's not him. Like, it's he was gonna get lost. Like, no matter whoever did that, I think the odds of them coming back were like, I don't know, what were they? What, like 1 in a million?
Yeah, but if you remember, it wasn't him that got back out. He didn't like figure it out and bring himself back. It was literally like a rat in the car that accidentally hit a switch.
And that's even worse because he knew. Well, 1 second, we'll get back to this. Ant-Man better not be above Hawkeye. All I'm saying, he's definitely above Hawkeye. Dang it, I miss a lot. What's up? These guys are disrespecting the name of Clint Barton. Is what's happening. Trash. Wait, I think what I'm saying is Hawkeye's trash. Let's show them the list so far. We're on our last one, guys. Okay, y'all see this? Let me just say, okay, we got Iron Man, Spider-Man, Thor, Black Panther, Doctor Strange. We got both of the captains, Marvel and America. We have Guardians of the Galaxy, Black Widow, the Hulk, and man, we can answer why. We can. And then we have Hawkeye and Shang-Chi, and kind of bad. Listen, Ant-Man, he went in there pretty much sacrificing himself. Honestly, there was no chance of him coming back. I think it was like, I don't know if there was a chance thing, but I think they said it's going to be impossible to come back from. He sacrificed himself.
To accomplish what?
Do you remember?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either, but it was big.
I don't think it was of much consequence, honestly.
I think it was. I think
what was happening in the world?
Up. Yeah, I think it was like a nuclear thing.
I don't think so.
Let's see. First off, any man knew the only way out was getting let out from the inside. He didn't mess up. Thanos took away his comeback.
I think he's just dependent on other people throughout his screen time.
Ant-Man?
Yeah. Because they have to train him up to be Ant-Man. And even after that, he keeps, like, kind of messing up.
What are you saying?
I think he's kind of bad.
Put it in your pocket.
As a character, I saw this one coming.
I had to.
As a character, he's really entertaining.
Put it in your pocket. He's not GOAT level, but I'm gonna put pretty good. He can get to sizes that nobody else can get to, no matter what. He sacrificed himself. He didn't even want to. That's what's beautiful about his character and some of the things you see. You could see that he didn't want to, but he knew what was right. He was scared. He was super scared to do that.
I mean, he didn't sacrifice himself any more than the Guardians did.
I don't know what you're trying to say.
In the first Guardians movie, they are intent on sacrificing themselves, and then Groot takes it upon himself to sacrifice himself, so they don't have to.
Groot, but okay. Yeah.
So, and Ant-Man doesn't actually sacrifice himself. He is intent on it, but he ends up coming back anyway.
He did sacrifice himself, though. He still sacrificed himself.
He was wanting to, but to sacrifice himself meaning you're actually.
You did say he did sacrifice himself.
He did it. He wanted to, but nothing actually happened to him. He was saved and brought back.
It did happen to him, though. It did happen to him.
What happened to him?
He got to that quantum level size.
Yeah, but he came back.
Lost.
He came back with no scratches on him.
Yeah, but
So
it still happened to him.
It did happen.
It's like saying I'm sacrificing alcohol for 3 months. I still sacrificed it for 3 months.
Yes, but if you're sacrificing for 3 months or sacrificing forever,
But there's still sacrifices.
There's
still sacrifices.
One weighs more than the other.
But he didn't know. He thought it was forever.
That's
like this is weird. That it's a conversation.
like
He thought it was forever.
okay. Like compare.
If you think you're gonna die,
compare him to Iron Man. Iron Man died.
But if
that's
you think
like
you're
a
gonna die,
sacrifice.
though, these are heroes based on their decisions. It's not. They didn't know that. He didn't know he was coming back. He thought he was gonna be gone forever. That's more damage than being killed. That's a good point. That's a good point. That's a very good point because being that in that quantum level, yeah. He was also the first person to suggest time travel as a way to get the stones back.
That is true.
He lost 5 years with his daughter.
That is
Was
true.
going to save
But what's
his daughter.
worse, losing 5 years with your daughter or losing the rest of your daughter's life? Like Tony Stark
He
doesn't.
didn't lose his daughter's life, though. He just died.
I'm comparing him to Iron Man.
Oh.
Because Iron Man dies, he doesn't get anything else with his wife or daughter. Whereas,
Oh, yes, we have watched The Boys, yes. Yeah.
it's great.
It is great. Honestly, he did so much. Now that they're bringing it up, I'm like,
I mean, you just put it in your pocket, so
but I might move him up. No, he was also the first person to suggest time travel as a way to get the stones back. He made Tony Stark look like a punk a couple of times, yeah?
but he also looked like a punk a few times,
But
especially towards the beginning.
And Ant-Man's a newish.
Newish. He's
yeah.
had 2 solo movies, and he was in both Infinity War and Endgame.
But like as far as
He had more movies than Black Widow did.
but he's new to the being a hero. Right? He's new to the things that come with it. Like he didn't have like necessarily fighting training.
No, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Spider-Man didn't either. He's about as new to it as Spider-Man is.
Yeah,
and he's
but-
a lot older.
But Spider-Man gained all of his bodily abilities. If I have the abilities, the capability of moving the way Spider-Man does and the strength, best believe I'm doing backflips the day I get those abilities.
Man, that'd be so cool.
There's no way I'm not doing backflips or jumping through the air. Like, I can move however I want. So that's just, I'm not going to put him in GOAT. He's not GOAT. I think he's pretty good, though. I think he did a lot for the universe.
He's very likable. I think he gets away with being inept at being a hero at times with how charismatic he is.
Let's see what we got here real quick. He snuck into an Iron Man suit and unplugged Tony's heart. Yeah. Gave the Falcon the slip on one of his first
It's the
outings.
Falcon,
on one of his
though.
first outings, though. That's a good point. That's what I'm saying. He's
But
like,
that just goes to show you how useless Falcon is.
But also he did that to Tony Stark.
He did.
I don't know. But he's an older comic than Black Widow. Okay. Spider-Man took a shortcut. Changed my mind. He didn't choose to, though.
Ant-Man using his suit is a shortcut. They're like at some point they're all taking shortcuts.
And if we're talking also, Spider-Man built his own webs.
Web slinger,
Like, you know what I'm saying?
and I think he created the fluid, did he not?
He created it.
The Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man.
Spider-Man took a
specifically.
shortcut. Okay, saved the Hulk, Rocket, and Groot in Endgame.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, Ant-Man?
yeah, he did.
Yeah. He also becomes a genius with subatomic particles. Future Ant-Man.
Yeah, as he is right now, he's a
As he
genius.
is in the MCU, I don't think he's genius
I
level
don't think
yet.
he is.
I don't think so. He hasn't gotten that, right?
I don't think so. Pym's wife takes over him, and he is smart for a bit, but that's not him. That's the wife. I don't think he's a genius as he stands in the cinematic universe.
So, I'm gonna leave him pretty good.
In terms of like his character, I think he's pretty good.
Oh, so you changed your mind anyway, so it's...
No, I'm more. I think I would still put him in meh, but I understand why you're putting him where you're putting him. It makes sense for me.
Do you have any last minute changes you want to use? My vision!
I'm definitely moving Captain Marvel down.
I just want y'all to know, he's gonna use his perk. We have a perk called My Vision, and put it in your pocket. I had put it in your pocket this time. He had My Vision. He's moving Captain Marvel from pretty good into meh. I'm just letting y'all know, he's moving Captain Marvel down.
I think most of the world would agree with me.
That's fine. I don't even like Captain Marvel. But unbiasedly, based on of what she does, I had to put her at least in pretty good. But he's using his perk, My Vision, to bring her down to meh. So, let's see. Oh, Ant-Man, when explaining time travel, he also becomes that's a good point. He does explain some time travel. He's definitely a genius there. That's true. Tony figures it out, but Ant-Man tried to explain it first.
Keyword being tried.
Where did y'all put Vision?
We didn't.
Oh, we could do Vision.
We could do
Like I
Vision
said,
as a
guys,
bonus.
If y'all add some, yeah, we'll definitely put them in there.
Thank you.
Captain Marvel was trash. I don't like her, guys. I don't like her.
There's something to say about your.
I think Captain Marvel's trash too. I just don't like her. But she's OP. She's
not likable.
She still saves so many people.
She does, and that brings her up to meh. That's the only reason
Whatever.
she's
I'm not gonna argue with it. It's already done. I can't say anything.
I'm just trying to give my explanation for why she's
I'm not
as low
gonna.
as she
It's
is.
just like there's nothing. I'm unbiased, guys. I don't like Captain Marvel at all. I don't like her. I think Captain America is almost just as bad as her.
That's rough.
Deal with it.
That's rough.
Deal with it, guys. What y'all gonna do? Nothing. Captain America's not as bad as her, though. He's somewhat entertaining. Somewhat. Okay.
So that's it for the main ones that we
Vision.
have. So we can move on to Vision. If there's anyone else y'all want us to do real quick, y'all can recommend it.
He said, I feel like that movie got a bad rep. Captain Marvel, it did. But it also did for...
It deserved the rep it got.
It wasn't...
It didn't get anything it didn't deserve.
I honestly didn't like her movie that much.
Huh?
I didn't like her movie that much.
It was okay.
It was okay.
It was kind of slow and boring.
I was
Like her.
kind of bored.
Yeah. And to me, any scene that she is in, it feels that same way.
Okay, he says, I feel like that movie got a bad rep. I disagree. But comparatively speaking.
What did you like about it?
Comparatively speaking, I just feel like it just doesn't do much.
It's meh. It's like a shrug, a shoulder shrug.
Like, unless you're thinking like me that she's done a lot for the people and saved people.
That's
why I put her in
cool.
pretty good.
But they don't show it.
They talk about it.
They
We don't need
do,
to
but
talk about showing it. They talk about
they
it.
do. But what has more impact? Them showing you them doing it, or them just telling you about it?
How are you gonna show so many scenes of the however many
Just show me one scene.
millions?
Show me one scene.
She does say
No. Outside of the actual movie, because they don't show her
show a scene outside of the movie.
out of the Captain Marvel movie. Because Captain Marvel movie is about her becoming Captain Marvel. They don't show her actually going somewhere in the galaxy and in parts of the universe and saving people. They show her
You
going
want a whole
from.
movie of her saving another
I don't want a
planet?
whole movie. I said, give me a scene, one scene.
How are they gonna give you a scene without a movie or without a show? What do you
Whatever
want?
you got to do. I just want
But
something.
how do you want that? I don't. That's like weird. That doesn't even make sense to me. I don't get what you're saying.
I'm saying that you can tell me about it, but it's always going to be more impactful to show me.
But you don't want it in that movie. You want it in a different.
I just want it. I don't care how you give it to me. I just want you to give it to me. Show me something.
They did show her going to another planet.
Did they show her saving people on another planet?
I think she did save people on another planet.
Okay, I don't
think she
remember
did.
that.
I liked her in Community. Good actress. Let me go back up.
She's a great actress. Alison Brie. I love her as an actress.
Too many stands giving grief for a female lead. Honestly, that's not the case. She had a really great backing at first, but in interviews she did bad as a female actress. Like she got a bad rep for all of that. A lot of stuff. But let's see. I liked her in Community. Good actress. That movie was just the Star Wars sequel of movies. What it does do takes away from others. I would much rather have had a Beta Ray Bill. She comes, Righteous Pugs. She comes in at the end of Endgame and destroyed Thanos. Yeah.
She does. She's really strong.
That's why
I'm
that's why I
taking
said
nothing
pretty
away from
good.
her skill set. That's the only reason she's not in the pit. It's because of her skill set. She's really cool.
That's not
skill
good
set
enough.
wise.
She should be in pretty good.
Why?
Because she does the same thing Captain America does, except on a greater level.
But they show Captain America doing it.
But that's your problem. You're stuck on seeing it.
But
In the
seeing has so
MCU
much more of
universe,
an impact than hearing.
That's not
about it.
true. There's people that are blind that only focus on hearing, and that's all they can focus on. It's a biased sensory.
I mean, I can't speak on blind people. I can only speak on.
I can. They can't see.
Have you been blind?
First of all, I'm partially blind, and second of all, because you're blind, if you're blind, you can't see. That's a ridiculous thing to ask. Have you ever been blind? Just because I haven't been blind doesn't mean I don't know that fully blind people can't see. Unless we think they're all faking it.
I don't remember saying any of that.
But do you see what I'm saying, though?
Not really. I'm not really sure where you're going with that.
You just said, though, doesn't seeing have a bigger impact? This is why I said
in terms of movies. In terms of storytelling.
There's people that can't see that like to watch movies, but they can't watch them, they only listen. And that's what I'm saying. You said what I said had nothing to do with what you said, but it had everything to do with what you said. But it's leaving out a whole community of people that can't see. A whole community. He means like... And you said you had no idea where I was going. Come on. He comes mean like an event. And in good storytelling, you need to show, not tell. What up, Tuck? Captain America. Yeah, but still, that's leaving out a whole thing. That's leaving out a whole.
I'm not leaving it out.
But you're saying that it has more of an impact. I just disagree.
That's one of the.
Listen, there's people that like to read books way more than watching a movie.
In terms of what we're ranking, in terms of a cinematic universe.
A cinematic and the sounds, everything goes into cinema. There's no way.
One of the pillars, one of the main foundations
he can rip a phone book apart
of cinema is better to show, not tell.
I agree, Bugs. I agree with that. That's a good point too. But it doesn't matter anymore because he uses perk. In storytelling, seeing is everything. Goes back to the fundamentals. Y'all are understanding though that everything is everything when it comes to cinematics. Everything is everything.
But not everything
is coming from a theater background. Like everything is everything.
But not everything is on the same level. Yes, everything is important. But
you're saying that seeing is better than hearing. No. That's what you're. Then what are you saying?
I'm saying it has more impact.
So you're saying it's better.
I'm not.
In this case, that would mean better. In this case,
if that's where your mind goes with that, but I'm not.
Back up your own point.
I don't know what you think I'm saying. I'm telling you what I feel. You literally
said that seeing has more of an impact
than hearing. In movies, yes, it's better to show it, not tell.
So if you see somebody save a little kid, that's gonna have more of an impact on this universe than Captain Marvel saving 3,000 planets.
If they show Captain Marvel saving someone,
but see, you want it to show, but that's you. There's so many people that are different, that based off of like different things. And even if we take out blind people from the equation, some people like to hear the story more than see the story. Some people read books more than watch movies, guys. That's just using that as an example. But I don't even like Captain Marvel, but in books you have to show things and not just tell it. That does not exactly make sense, but I see what you're saying, Tuck. But you have to show it with by telling it. Like, and that's what they do in movies.
It is better than Captain Marvel. Barton's more interesting.
Do you want
to see a better hero? No, but he's more interesting.
Yeah, I watch Harry Potter.
I think
he reads Harry Potter.
I've read them. I think the books are much, and I think the books are much better than the movies.
Listen, guys, I would personally rather watch things. Again, I always come from an unbiased point of view. That's why whenever you said, I forgot whatever you said, honestly, at this point. But that's why it's like I'm super unbiased at this point. I don't even like Captain Marvel. I really don't even like her. Barton's better than Captain Marvel. Wait, Barton's better than Captain Marvel? Did you address that?
Yeah.
Did you agree with that?
I said character-wise, yes. Hero-wise, no. He's not touching Captain Marvel's hero. She can save universes. He can only save the people he's around.
In my head, it was Captain America, and I was like, you're gonna let him get away with that?
No.
I was about to say, like, we're talking about, okay.
Never.
Would you rather read about Dumbledore saying Voldemort, or read a backflash of examples of Voldemort? Would you rather read about Dumbledore saying Voldemort, or...
He's basically saying, would you rather Dumbledore tell you...
But they're both reading regardless.
Well, you're reading both of them. But he's saying, would you rather listen to Dumbledore talk about the things that Voldemort has done, or would you rather actually read the the backstory about it. Read the flashbacks of him doing stuff.
But you're reading about both.
You are reading about both. But would you rather?
This is that's totally different.
Yes, but you brought
different.
books into it, so he's trying to use your
No, but that's
example.
why I said for example though.
Yeah, no, he's going off of your examples. Basically, what he's doing.
Yeah, but I know that, but it just doesn't work. I get it, but you're still reading. You're still like, and this is that's still seeing, right, guys? But like, we were talking about hearing and seeing at first. She didn't do a dang thing till she got her powers. Barton is because Barton's, yeah. Tuck, that's so bad.
I can't.
It's not a boom. I see what you're saying. It's just not, though. It just doesn't make sense. In the cinema universe, everything comes together. If you have a show that you're just watching without any sounds, it's not.
But you're using extremes.
No, I'm not. I just said what you said. You said that it has more impact.
Yes, but
there are movies that you just see things. There has been stuff where you just hear things.
That's what I mean by you using extremes.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that everything counts. Everything counts, but not everything weighs the same. That's what I'm saying. Not everything has the same importance or value as everything else. Some things are meant to be more of props to lift something else up. So what are you talking about?
I'm talking in terms of seeing versus hearing.
So blind people. Like, what do they do in movies though?
Huh?
Blind people like to go to movies. Again, that's what I'm saying. I changed to Hawkeye. Is dope.
I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to say there. Justice for Hawkeye.
I like seeing more as well. But again, I'm being unbiased, and I know that everything in cinema matters. If you hear about somebody's great deeds versus seeing it, I get that you want to see it, but that still doesn't take away from what they did as a hero. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this discussion. It's not what we just see. That's just what you want. You want to just see it. I get that.
But, okay.
I get that. I want to see it too.
If it was just Marvel, if we were just ranking Marvel characters, what you're saying makes more sense to me. But if we're ranking the cinematic universe,
we are ranking the cinematic universe, which has a telling of a story, stories of what they do in the cinematic universe. They tell about these. That's what I'm going off of, not just comic books and all that stuff. I'm just saying, I don't even like Captain Marvel, and here I am like, I'm not even batting for her at this point. I'm batting just that you can't take away from a hero's great deeds because you don't see them. There's no way you're gonna catch everything that Superman does. He has his own, like, a bunch of shows. That's a little bit different. But, like, there's no way you're gonna catch everything that all these heroes do.
But I want to catch, like, one thing.
Well, then watch the movie again.
I don't, like, the movie is about her coming of age. It's not about her. It's about her, like, protecting herself from people that are after her. So it's not about her going out and saving people. And besides that, all she's in is in Infinity War and Endgame.
And in Infinity War and Endgame, it does talk about what she does.
Yes, and I'm not.
Which is part of her as a hero.
I'm not discounting that. But
okay,
you can only go off.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you're discounting it either. I'm just saying that you can't take that away from her as a hero. And you already placed her. It's like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? What? Blind people have nothing to do with it? I'm not saying that.
It's not as much as taking away from her. It's about the storytellers diluting her because of bad writing.
That's not the point, though, of the actual tier rating. The tier rating is based off of heroes. They're hero.
But we can only go off of what they gave us in the movies.
And they gave us that. They did give us that. And y'all can agree as much as y'all want, but they still gave us that in the movies. They didn't show it like y'all want, but they did tell about it. I would rather them show it too. Again, though, I am unbiased. I don't like Captain Marvel. I would rather see it. I agree with y'all on that. But they do tell of it.
So you
There's no argument there.
So you believe that I'm being biased in the way that I'm looking at her?
Because you're not willing to see the other side of this, and the other side is not even my side.
I'm not
agree
willing
with y'all.
I'm not willing
That's
to
so
look
crazy.
at
That's so crazy.
at her about what they're telling us that she's doing. Because I'm not willing
As a
to
hero,
look at it on the same level.
Are you telling me, or are you like?
I'm asking.
talking to the camera.
I'm asking you because you're the one saying you keep saying
Do we
I'm
agree on the
biased.
same things?
Huh?
Do we agree on the same things?
No, not all the time. Sometimes we do.
Okay, just then we did. We would rather see it. I agree with you on both of these.
But you're
things.
saying that you're unbiased, which is basically saying that I am being biased.
You are being biased.
Okay, and I'm
so is Tuk Tuk.
I'm trying to ask you in what way am I being biased? Because I'm not. I'm not being.
Getting a little amped up, man. I'm telling you, I'm unbiased. I'm unbiased. I don't like Captain Marvel. You know I don't like Captain Marvel. You don't like Captain Marvel. That's what we agree on. I'd rather see it. You'd rather see it.
I mean, there's not really.
We're I don't get it because we're agreeing on that. But what I'm saying is like,
But if they wrote her better, she could be God tier. I agree.
I agree too. I agree too. I agree on everything y'all are saying, but you still can't take away from the great deeds she has done in the MCU. What they say she's done, that's part of the MCU universe. That's the story. If we're taking the MCU universe, like how can you not take part of that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm still not even saying that she's not meh. I'm just saying, how can you discount that?
I'm not discounting it. I just don't think it carries as much weight.
Are you getting that for Vision?
Yeah. I just don't think it carries as much weight.
That's just crazy. If you save like 3,000 planets versus like 100 people, that's way different. That's way different. And I feel like I just don't see that there's an argument in that at all either. But maybe there is. It sounds like a little bit biased because y'all would rather see it. That's all. I would rather see it too. Again, I'm agreeing with y'all on everything here. The thing is, though, I'm just saying you can't exclude it.
I'm not.
But you're not like accounting for it.
I am.
No, you said you'd rather see it. And
I said that if it wasn't for her doing those things, she'd be in the pit.
You said you would rather see it. If you saw it, you would pair her up higher.
Yeah, because it's better to see it.
And that's your opinion, right? That's a bias. That's a bias of mine. I'd rather see it too. That's what's weird. I could go for a Captain Marvel sequel. I could definitely not. I would hate that.
Unless they pull a Ragnarok and make it better. Then that could I'd be willing to do that. But as she is now,
again, I'm agreeing with y'all on everything. Like literally everything. I just think that you can't discount the tellings of great deeds either. The tellings of stories that will be passed down.
I'm not discounting it.
But you're not counting it as everything else that you see. That's what I'm saying.
It's not on the same level as everything that
according
you can
to
see.
you.
According
and
to
I agree. I would rather see it too.
If all they did was
as a hero, you can't do that.
As if all they did was tell us what she did, but when she was on screen, she was super charismatic and interesting. She would be higher. But it's how boring she is as a person. She is boring. On top of her not doing stuff on screen.
I agree, but as a hero, she's done so much. I just don't get like that. I just don't think that should be like something that we can't take into account, like, and make it bigger. Like, we don't have to make it bigger or smaller. It is what it is. That's a big thing.
I'm taking it into account.
But you think if it was shown on screen, it'd be bigger. It'd be like into more of an account. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying over and over. And I know because you keep on saying I take it into account. I get that. But it doesn't.
But I keep saying
it doesn't matter. It's all opinion.
You keep saying discounted. That's why I keep saying it, because you keep saying discounted.
But because you do.
Okay.
You do. You just said you did. You said it would be better if you showed it. Yes, you did.
That's not discounted.
You said it's lesser than. Yes. You said if you show it, it would be better, have a better impact. So you're saying it's lesser than if you don't show it. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Moving on. Vision. I'm just using words, guys. Whatever people say, that's what I'm going to go off of. Hey, guys. Thanos did a snap with his big gold glove, and whoa, what's with all the slings and rocks?
I don't know if that's a joke or what.
Let me go back. Oh jeez, oh jeez. Agree doesn't carry as much weight. I could go for Captain Marvel sequel. Just her going from planet to planet in 15 to 20 minutes increments. Explaining what happened and being destroyed by lesser developed worlds. And according to me, and according to me, and according to me as well. Hey guys, Thanos did a snap. I don't know what that is referring to, Bugs. Let's see. I got your back. Hashtag joke. Oh, joke is only on my other stream, buddy. Seeing is better than hearing. Read above. Again, I agree with y'all. Nobody's understanding that, but I agree with y'all. But also, I've been able to see, like, or at least see things, like, my whole life. I'm not gonna say that, like, and when you lose a sense, your other senses get stronger too. So, like, I can't speak on that. I can't. So I'm not going to. But I see where y'all are coming from, and I still agree with y'all that seeing is better. I want to see it. I want to see it. I don't want to hear it, but I still did hear it. So I just can't take away from that. CM power level go. See Captain Marvel power. Yeah, CM character level kind of bad. Agree. Which is why I'm okay with her actually in Man. I was just putting that discussion out there. This wasn't even about where she should or shouldn't be anymore, honestly. I just don't think, again, you can take away from a character's good deeds in the universe if it talks about it. CM rating, Man. Yeah.
So, what are we doing with Vision?
I'm just kidding.
There are times where he's pit worthy.
I think he's Man.
I think he's kind of bad.
He's so strong.
He's strong, but there are multiple times, like, throughout Infinity War, he's really struggling against people he should not be struggling against.
He said Vision got to be go. There's no way.
We're not counting WandaVision.
You're losing me, Tuck Tuck. You're losing me.
We're not counting. If we're counting WandaVision, he'd be really high. I love him in WandaVision. Not counting WandaVision.
Yeah, you can't count it.
If we're just counting the movies, he looked pretty bad in Infinity War.
He handles Thor's hammer, showing his worthiness. Yes, he's super strong. He really is.
But he really struggles in Infinity War, and that's the last we see of him in the movies. So for him to go off on such a bad note, it's either meh or kind of bad for me. Like, if you...
I don't even... He's not... To me, he's not fun to watch.
He's not, like, the most interesting guy. He's kind of like Captain Marvel.
Like, if he goes in kind of bad, again, I think Shang-Chi should go down.
I
don't know. I think he's like, man. We got Hulk in there. We got Captain Marvel in there. We got these two in there. It's kind of man.
I'm cool with man. I do like him.
Still got stalled by Hawkeye to rescue Wanda. Justice for Hawkeye.
Oh. Somewhere in America, Jeremy Renner is smiling.
Good point. Oh, I'm not a fan of the 10 Rings.
It was cool. I thought it was entertaining. It was funny at times. The story was really cool. More about the dad than the son. But I thought as an introduction, it was pretty interesting.
Where you put him right there?
Man. again, I think the way he ended off was kind of rough. But overall, he was really smart. He was part of good conversations that they had.
He said, E-Valley, I know you have a channel, but does your
Co-host?
I don't know your name.
Me.
At the beginning, we do introduce ourselves. This is D Money.
D Money, D $.
Yeah.
I do not have my own channel.
No, I've been trying to get one, but this is kind of the
start
of
the start of
his his live streaminess.
Yeah. This is literally my 4th stream ever. So
yeah, so
I'm very new to it.
But no, I'm glad we're doing it together. Also, guys, we do get like heated, but it's always in the end, it's always still love. That like there's things we disagree on, and there's some things that we actually do agree on that we still argue about.
Some things.
It's kind of like because of perspective. We agreed on everything just then. I'm just saying, I don't think that even Tuk Tuk is seeing that, but I still agree with y'all on that too.
The bottom
What
one.
a butthole. Sorry, I mean. Besides some shows I have skipped most after Infinity Saga, I think I've only watched WandaVision.
They're all good.
You broke my heart, Tuk Tuk.
They're all good.
You broke my heart. I would be thankful for y'all to subscribe against me, especially knowing that I agreed with the same thing y'all did. I just gave a different perspective.
Pug says, who is a Pit character in y'all's opinion? Falcon.
Shang-Chi.
But that's because you're looking at the Pit as the lowest thing, not as an actual Pit. I'm asking you.
I think I just...
Not
Like, what are we going to do? Throw these characters inside of a pit?
The Pit symbolizes the worst place to be.
We're going to have to talk about this and figure this out, because I just looked at it as tier levels. Like, because it's a tier. We're tear jerkers. I thought we had just cool names for these tiers. Greatest of all tiers, you know. So, I did watch What If, Black Widow.
Okay.
I think Shang-Chi belongs in the pit, but it's because, like, based on what he's done as a hero, he hasn't done... As a hero, I don't think he's done much. I don't think he's done much.
If you look at it as the lowest tier, I could understand why you would want to put him there.
It is the lowest tier.
It is, but if we're looking at it for what it's labeled, I don't think he has done anything to deserve to be there.
I don't think it's about him deserving. I think just as a hero, there's not much. He hasn't done much as a hero.
It's nothing bad.
Yeah, but he hasn't done much as a hero either. So he's kind of like just a pit. Like he's just like nothing. He doesn't have much good deeds to go off of either. He hasn't done much as a hero, actually. Yeah, that's why I was saying he's like a pit-worthy hero. But that's what I would say. I'm not even sure why he's right there, actually.
The
Like,
Pit
why is he
kind of
in the
bad.
pit? Yeah.
Honestly,
I think he belongs in the pit.
I just disagreed with. It just feels like we're holding.
I'm not.
That's how it comes across. That is being held against him. That he's just starting.
No. But even with everybody else, we just have to take what we have. You know. Just for Robin, the boys.
Robin.
I couldn't watch Black Widow. I think she is pit. I started then halfway, turned it off because I started playing Angry Birds instead. Black Widow? That was a good movie.
That's a good movie. The first half of it is better than the last. The first 75% of it.
It was long.
It was a bit long, and the ending was a little wobbly, but the beginning was pretty entertaining.
Oh, Justice for Robin. I gotcha. Robin.
From The Boys.
I'm trying to think. Who
Was that the?
Which one was Robin?
What was Butcher's wife's name? Was it Robin?
Maybe.
I don't know. I can't remember right now. I just finished watching it. And I can't. I'm not good with names. I can never remember people's names.
Yeah, I think Shang-Chi should be in Pit. We should talk about that one real quick.
I mean, I'm not. My mind just hasn't changed.
Y'all think Shang-Chi's in Pit? Or like
Oh,
bad.
Huey's girlfriend is Robin.
The first scene?
Yeah. No wonder I couldn't remember her name. I just think of her as, his girlfriend who died.
Yeah, I didn't remember her name either. That was
Becca's
that
Butcher's
sucked.
wife, yeah.
That did suck, but
Random fact, Becca, the woman who plays Becca, the actress who plays Becca, was in the later half of One Tree Hill. So that's how I knew her from One Tree Hill before I ever watched The Boys. So it was really cool to see her on there.
no, yeah, we got you, Tuk Tuk. Yeah, I just forgot her name. It was just guys. Shang-Chi, like man, kind of bad or the Pit? What do y'all think? I'm just curious. They might think, man.
I think one of them. I thought one of them already said Pitt.
I've watched and read them.
Oh, The Boys.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot that that's the case. Oh, guys, we are about to be out of battery. If y'all have an answer for Mission Hill, I don't know about Mission Hill.
I don't know what that is.
No clue. Sorry, my phone's about to die.
Pug
though.
said kind of bad. That's where
That's
Shang-Chi is now.
where it is. Because I think at first you said man,
I said meh,
and then I said the Pit.
and so we met it kind of
We
bad.
met it kind of bad. So, Tuk, we'll have to look that up. All right, guys, this is our
Vision ended up going in meh.
yeah Visions and Man.
He was written down since we weren't prepared for what we were gonna do for him.
So that's what we got, guys. It's been good. It's been fun.
It's been fun. It's been contentious.
I need food.
I need food as well.
But hey, y'all, thank y'all for stopping by. We'll catch everybody next Sunday at 11 p.m. Central.
I don't think we've decided yet what we're doing next week.
No, we haven't. We'll let everybody know though as we go. And then Monday, 11 a.m. Central as well, every week. We are the Tear Jerkers. My name's D-Valley.
D-Money.
And we'll catch you next time, guys. Later.